Today I'm going to introduce you to Johnny Lynum. Did I say that right, by the way? I didn't ask.
Yeah, Lynum. Yep, Lynum.
Lynum.
Yep.
I was going to say Lynum, but I don't know why I said Lynum. So I wasn't sure. All right. Anyway, Johnny Lynum. I've known him for a little bit now, but he's got a new thing coming. So that's why we decided to do a kind of an interview together and share his information and see who could benefit from it. So Johnny, kind of give you your background a little bit, where you started from and where you are right now.
Yeah, most definitely. So originally from Alabama, grew up there. My dad was a pastor and a entrepreneur. He had his own television repair business. And my mom was a phlebotomist, worked in the lab, drawing blood she was there working in the local hospital for over 20 years. And so from there, man, just went off and I went to the University of Alabama, graduated there as an electrical engineer. And I was in ROTC and joined and commissioned as an officer in the United States Air Force back in 2005. So I've been doing that full time for a little bit over 16 and a half years now, and kind of got bit by the real estate bug along the way. With moving every 3 or 4 years with the service, that it afforded me the opportunity to pick up rental properties as I moved and kind of kept houses, leveraging my VA loan benefits. And so from there, it kind of just drove me into real estate investing. I love the asset class. I love the ability to buy a property, rent it out, and have a tenant that's paying $300-400 more or than what my mortgage is every month. And I can build wealth over time, the appreciation, and then just the pay down of the principal over time. It just made so much sense. And so for me, just kind of took advantage of that, bought a lot of foreclosures as we moved around, and then kind of just actively started fixing and flipping houses in 2015 in Northern Virginia. And then from there, we just kind of took it to the next level here the last few years with building our fix and flip business in Panama City, Florida, starting to buy multifamily. We're buying our first apartment last year, and just kind of going on along with the journey, and wrote a book in 2021 as well too. And just kind of now really sharing and trying to impact as many people as possible.
Awesome. Well, that goes into the next question, directly into the next question. So you wrote a new book and you're trying to help people. Well, let's get into that. Who can you help, and who would you like, who should connect to you? Those two things in the book, share a little bit about your book.
Yeah, great question. So the book title is Millionaire Real Estate Success Strategies, What They Forgot to Teach You in School. And it really is just capturing my journey through real estate and, and just the whole piece with what they forgot to teach you in school. When I came out of college, I had no clue about stocks, real estate investing, how to evaluate a company. I didn't even really know before it was about my credit score. Whereas that, and I talk about it in the book, whereas that I had a family member that actually signed on my lease with me for my first apartment. And it really opened my eyes. Like, hey, I got to get this together, figure out what's going on here. And I took action, and I actually positioned myself where I could actually qualify for a loan less than a year later when I bought my first property. And from there, and just kind of sharing the journey of other people in my network and friends like John Casman and Jerome Myers, and just captured their story. Rod Khalif as well, and got an opportunity to sit down with him and Brian Briscoe, and just a whole lot of really cool people, and just capture their story and their journey through real estate investing. And really opened up my eyes that, we're all just normal people that just decided to take action and to get serious about our financial future. And we leverage real estate to get us there. And, so that kind of came through, and, was blessed to be able to interview them for the book. And, here recently, I launched my coaching program to kind of help professionals integrate real estate into their portfolio, whether they want to be an active investor or a passive investor. We've been blessed here the last 2 years that we've done over 6 figures for our real estate investing business in Panama City with the fix and flips, where our strategy and what I teach my students, that we can fix and flip houses, and then we move that profit and buy multifamily, where we can get tax advantages, we can get more passive cash flow, and you can able to get to your passive income goals a whole lot quicker. And, so that's something that I work with professionals. And so it was crazy. We just had a meeting last night, and I was just talking to one of my students and using my strategy that I tell them with Zillow, how to get off market leads as soon as they come on the market, that he was able to get something under contract today. The first day after going through the mindset, and, it was asking me today, he called me. Luckily, it was a snow day. I had my phone on me, and he's like, hey, I found this deal that came in the market. What do you think? And just kind of being able to give somebody real time access to, hey, this is how you underwrite and analyze, before we even got to the course piece, was super cool to kind of just see that impact. So, that's what I'm doing. Being able, now that I've hired employees in my business, I'm 14 hours away. I still have the day job, but now I can focus my time on impacting other people and helping them get real estate into their portfolio. Whatever it is, whether it's on the hands-on fix and flip, BRRRR strategy, with buy and hold rentals, or if they're looking to get into the syndication and kind of grow as a passive investor on that side, on the multifamily side of things. So.
Awesome. Well, yeah, as you heard from him, either you want to be passive or you want to be active, talk to Johnny. He can help you. Different strategies. I mean, he's not dedicated to one strategy, so that's the great thing. And his book, read his book. Again, mention the book name again, Johnny.
Yeah, Millionaire Real Estate Success Strategies, what they forgot to teach you in school. So for the next 2 weeks, it's going to be it's 99 cents right now on Amazon. And we're going to do that for another couple of weeks, just because I want to try to get as many people to break down the barrier to get it, just to get the book, share it with other people. And it's out there on Amazon, and the paperback will be out later on this month.
Awesome. Well, I'll tag, the videos with that information, so you can get it directly from there. Click on those links and get it from there. Awesome, Johnny. So yeah, you've been at it for a while now, although he doesn't look like that, but evidently he's been at it for a while. So with that, what inspires you to get up and do what you do every day, Johnny, right now?
Yeah, bottom line for me, it's my family. I got a beautiful wife and 3 kids. And then, my dad and my mom passed away last year. And just kind of, it puts so much in perspective on how I go about approaching my business, my job, and just the seriousness, because life is short. And for me, it's like, how do I pour out as much as possible to help set them up for the future? And really, when I start looking at, being able to create content, it's like, okay, if something happens to me, I want my kids to know, hey, this is what dad stood for. This is what dad was about. And to kind of leave my legacy. And, and everything that I do now, from the property and the passive income that I'm looking to generate and building multiple businesses, it's all for them. And, the reason why I wake up every morning. So it's just to kind of build that legacy and kind of be there for my kids and my grandkids and their kids, for those future generations.
Wow, that's inspiring. Awesome, Johnny. Well, yeah, since you had a long real estate success and investing, I'm sure you have a lot of tips and tricks, obviously entrepreneur journey. So what's the one tip that has helped you that can help others? It can be real estate or entrepreneurship or personal. So what's one tip you can share?
Yeah, I think number one is take action. It's take action by far. For when I look at, was doing my research for the book and going through and looking at other successful people, other millionaires and business owners and entrepreneurs, that they don't have, they don't overanalyze, that they move out with 70% of the information. They're not perfectionists. They're not waiting for 100% of the details before they can actually go out and move. And I think that's the biggest thing, that so many times we consume so much content, whether it's social media, YouTube, podcasts, reading books, going to seminars and conferences and networking, but we get, for whatever reason, we don't take action to actually do the thing that we're learning about and studying. And once we do that, we're going to learn so much. And I always tell people, you can Google everything there is out here in the world, but you can't Google experience. That you actually got to get out here and do something to earn that experience. And so that's the biggest thing, I think, is really taking action.
Awesome. That's a great tip. All right. As Johnny mentioned, go get his book. I'll tag his book and, whatever other websites, Johnny is on, his investing company, his coaching, all that stuff. So, reach out to him if what he says rhymes with you and you're looking to do some real estate investing or learn real estate investing, reach out to him. Again, thanks, Johnny.
No, thank you.